Yeah, so Greens is doing a lot of good work. It's time to get a minority government in there to make some real change.
Hello, my name is Pradeep Roy, and I am from a polling station for the Australian federal election that is running on. And I'm now going to talk with a volunteer who is supporting the Labour Party, the current government. আমি ওনার কাছে জানতে চাচ্ছি, আমি জানলাম যে উনি কলকাতা থেকে এসেছেন। উনি একজন লেবার পার্টির সমর্থক এবং অ্যাক্টিভ ভলান্টিয়ার। ওনার কাছে জানতে চাচ্ছি যে কি জন্য আমরা লেবারকে ভোট দেব।
হ্যাঁ, আমি লেবার পার্টি মিস্টার টিম ম্যাট হি ইজ ভেরি genuine person and humanity and the people and the normal people, they notice the problems and they help the people and আমি তো বাংলাতে বলবো।
হ্যাঁ,
আমি তো বাংলাতে বলবো, ঠিক আছে। ওরা যখনই ওরা কল করেন, ওরা প্রত্যেক সময় যেমন হোলি হয়, হোলি দিওয়ালি যা ফাংশন থাকে ওরা ওখানে উপলব্ধ থাকেন। ওরা নাইস পারসন, ওরা ভালো খুব ভালো কাজ করেন ওরা লেবার। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। ধন্যবাদ আপনার, খুব 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 ধন্যবাদ।
We are going to talk a volunteer from a Green Party. So let's see what's her feeling about Green Party and what's her expectation from this election.
Yeah, so Greens is doing a lot of good work. It's time to get a minority government in there to make some real change. It's not too late to. They're doing great things like getting dental and mental health into Medicare for everyone. Going to regulate the banks to get lower mortgages, building affordable houses, capping rent increases, a lot of things that are going to make it easier for first home buyers to get into the market and to just really help with cost of living. Yeah. They're doing great things and I hope to see them win.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
So now we are going to talk a volunteer from a Family First, another political party in Australian federal election. Can you please tell your name and just tell about these elections and tell your opinion and what is your expectation from this federal election?
Yeah, thank you very much. My name's Scott, and it's lovely to be here volunteering today for Family First. It's a party. Family First is a party that's been around for a long time, with good family values, with good traditional values, and it's a growing party. In the lower house, we have a candidate who's local. Her name is Jo Garcia, and she's upholding the values that Family First, that most families want, and also just the cost of living that people are very concerned about today, right? And this and the various agendas that are being pushed upon the people, it's concerned to all of us.
And what is your expectation from this federal election?
Yeah, very good question. I think that Australians, if I can just quote Topher Field, Australians have been basically asked to choose between two shades of doo-doo, two shades of shit, right? If you didn't understand that. And what we need Australians to really wake up, and I think Australians don't realise that we have some very good people running for the Senate in this country that are other parties, and they should be putting parties forward in the Senate that are like Family First, Libertarians, Australian Citizen Party. Citizen Party have done wonderful things. In fact, Australia Post would have been sold off if it wasn't for the groundwork that they did, not as out in the front, but behind the scenes. They stopped Australia Post being sold, right? So there's a group of beautiful parties that can align together to really help stop some of the draconian legislation that's coming through. And as a fifth generation Australian, I can feel communism at our doorstep. And I'm serious when I say that. And I believe we are being led there both by the Liberals and the Labor, and definitely with the Greens on the tail as well. So I think people, unfortunately, won't wake up until it's too late. And then when the nails are becoming, when the cost of living becomes too high, all the other issues, losing their jobs. I can feel a lot of people losing their jobs at the moment. Then people, when they finally wake up, it's going to be too late, and then there will be almost like a whole rejuvenation of this country. So I think things are going to get worse before they get a lot better. And I can tell you that what the sweat equity that my family have put into this country in the past is not being recognised, and it's almost like being given away by our current political leaders, and also previous to them as well. Is they're just selling everything that this country has, all the institutions that we've had. I mean, I don't know if people realise, but our titles office has now been sold off, and I believe it's owned by Aware Super amongst some other conglomerates, right? Everything's corporatised. We don't have democracy, we have corporatocracy. I think that is the word that we need to think about hard. I think today at this election is that really it's almost like it's just it's a way of trying to get some good people in, but I think people aren't ready for a real change yet because the screws haven't been put on tight enough. But anyway, Family First are there trying to hold up good values, trying to hold the families, give families the opportunity just to have their rights and freedoms held up. So yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity to allow me to speak my word to your community.
Yeah, thank you very much, and wish you all the best for the Family First.
Thank you.